Hello, my name is Brian M. Wargo, and I'm here to introduce Max Ujhazy as the latest inductee for the Circle of Scholars. Max, more than anyone, exemplifies what it means to be a scholar. He has the habits and dispositions of a scientist. The first thing that a scholar must do is look at the literature. Max and I share many friends in the form of authors and books, because as a scholar we read quite a bit. People like Carl Sagan and Stephen Hawking, E.O. Wilson, Richard Dawkins, Bill Bryson, Richard Feynman, Neil deGrasse Tyson, and many, many more. Max and I spend copious amounts of time discussing these authors. But Max is not just a consumer of knowledge, he's also a producer. He's taken Physics 1, 2, and 3, which has required him to do long-term projects. And I'll just use this year as an example. He spent 80 hours researching, original research, on sociobiology with crickets. That right there allows you to know what distinguishes Max from other great kids. It's his work ethic. It's his incessant pursuit of knowledge and understanding. And on top of that, he might have maybe the best balance I've ever seen between school, his faith, his community, his family, athletics, and other important aspects of life. The one thing that Max does allow to creep in is sleep deprivation. That's his vice. He's often tired because he's working on so many different things. And speaking of vice, he's also been the vice president for 2 years for our physics club, which requires quite a lot of bit of effort because it is a completely student-run organization. And Max is always there putting in the effort. And Max might be the most popular student in the entire school. And for good reason. He's always polite, hardworking, charitable, friendly, and maybe the most amenable student that I've ever met in my 25 years of teaching. I've yet to meet an administrator, a parent, a student, or anyone ever say anything bad about Max. He's one of those guys that everyone likes and everyone respects, and for good reason. I think that Max is probably the perfect candidate for the Circle of Scholars, and his resume might be the new criteria that others need to at least look up to when they become a Circle of Scholar inductee. So, without further ado, please welcome Max Ujhazy.